It has to be. On the front court matchup. It figures to be a battle of big men down low.
Well, you know, Kevin, no question about it. These are two very talented teams in the post. I mean, each used to owning the advantage in the paint, and I'm very interested to see the chess match inside tonight.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. And it's blocked by Conley. They retain possession. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns down low. KD's on him. Here's McDaniels. Lock at 6. Here's Conley. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play. And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an all-star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an all-star.
Now here's Booker over Edwards. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Now Conley, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Here's Gobert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense. And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Booker against Edwards. To the right side. Stolen by Michael Conley. Towns up top. Guarded by KD. Towns. And the layup's good off the glass.
When you talk about guys that can score from all 3 levels, I think Big Cat is right at the top of that list, especially if you condense it to just big guys. He can do it facing up or with his back to the goal.
Minnesota leading by 6. Edwards looking it over. Outside Conley. Buries it from 3-point range. Conley's got his second bucket of the night.
And what a smart player Conley is. Able to analyze defenses in pick and rolls and make the right read.
And the dunk by Booker.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Whew, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Now here's Paul. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Ayton. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Minnesota leading by 9. Conley up top, defended by Paul. 1:14 left to play here in the first. The kick out to Towns. 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards, and he overshot that one, missing. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Now here's Towns. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Towns with it, out guarded by Booker. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 6.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Out to the wing, launches it. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Paul for 3. That one's not going to go. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves sitting with a comfortable. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Minnesota leading by 17. Here's Edwards. Here's Towns, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job imitating his usual shot motion. Earns himself a trip to the line.
And the second free throw, good. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Again, the miss by Booker.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
But that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And was maybe a step out of his range.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question.
Oh, and slam it down!
Takeoff! Oh, my goodness!
Did you see that?
How did he do that?
Oh, man.
Oh!
Minnesota with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. To the paint, intercepted. Booker looking around. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. McDaniels with the ball. He's got 8. Right side Towns. Edwards against KD. Towns, the pass to McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. 10 points for Jaden McDaniel.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Paul with the ball. Conley picks him up. Inside. It's stolen by Gobert. Outside Conley. To the inside. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect. Clark, when the casual fan looks at a stat sheet, turnovers sometimes go overlooked. They don't really grab your attention. But as a player, how conscious of turnovers were you?
Extremely conscious of it, Kevin, because you know possessions are valuable and you don't want to be limiting your team in possessions. You don't want your teammates to be sloppy. You don't want to be sloppy. And most of the time you want to try to force your opponents into turnovers, not make them yourself.
And KD throws it down.
Boy, that has to be a relief, ending a 14-0 run by the Timberwolves.
Here's Conley. It's tipped.
Okogie's defense is top tier. He never stops working and causing problems at that end of the floor.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Edwards. Walks again. And now the Suns, a fast break. Here's Okogie. Doesn't go for him. Towns with the defensive effort. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
To the left wing, Towns with the steal. Ball against Conley. 55 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Towns. Out to Conley. Paul with the steal. Pass to Okogie. Towns with the steal. And now here comes Conley leading the break. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Boy, what a pass. X-ray vision, leadership skills. CP3, a surefire first ballot Hall of Fame.
And finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
KD's shot is off. For Minnesota, they've gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Outside, Towns. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You can tell Towns is a true modern-day player. He's got a diverse skill set, and he can do so much more than you're used to seeing from a guy his size at his position.
6 seconds left in the first half of the game. Got it up. And so it's Minnesota leading, but all right, David, thank you.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 37, the Suns, 6.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after the... Oh, wow, man!
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And stolen by Booker. Stolen by Conley. Outside Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Fellow Buckeye Mike Conley, one of the outstanding point guards in the league. His defensive prowess, superb. He's not afraid to go after steals, and he usually gets his share.
Paul against Conley. Here's Ayton. Gobert with the defensive effort.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Edwards kicks to Towns. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Paul outside. Here's Okogie, defended by Towns. Here's Paul, and he gets the bucket. Paul's got his first points in this one.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, easy to see how creative he is on this feed.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Lets it go with the three. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Booker. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker, and now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact.
Here's Conley. That one good for 2. Conley's got 7.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And it's Towns missing. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report.
Totally unselfish play there from Aiden. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Edwards against Booker. Here's Paul. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Paul has tremendous experience, and he's figured out ways at 6 feet tall how to score in the paint effectively and often.
Here's Towns. The pass to Gobert. Kicks it to Conley. 6 to shoot. There's the lob to Towns. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Boy, I tell you what, so hard trying to corral Towns. He's got excellent strength, good feet, good hands, and he's got a will to score the ball that you've got to appreciate.
Here's KD. Buries it down low. Durant's got his second bucket.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Pass to Edwards. Stolen by Durant. It's stolen by Gobert. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock. Now, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Good on the second free throw.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Here's Paul. Misses from short range.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Here's Conley. Banked in off the glass.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by Booker. And finished off by McDaniel.
Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that next pass.
Paul dishes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
They double-team Conley. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Shot clock at 6. And it's Towns missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now Payne. Outside Warren. Connects from three-point range.
Tell you what, the defense got what it deserves there. You cannot afford to let Warren get that comfortable.
Outside Edwards. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Second free throw, no good. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And Ross with the slam.
Putting on a show. Ross can elevate with the best of them.
And it's Payne in the corner. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Towns for 3. Landale grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
The Suns have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Michael Conley picks one up. That free throw missing.
At the line for the Suns, Cameron Payne. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Payne. Stolen by Warren. And there's the pass to Payne. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. No one near Conley as he lets it go. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Warren the pass to Landale. It's stolen by Gobert.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Timberwolves.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Anthony Edwards.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Second chance effort, and the layup is good.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Conley with the 3. Here's Edwards. To stop the drought. He doesn't hit that one. And Phoenix the other way now. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ross passes to Payne. He gets it in there.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And Edwards with the stop.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Payne looking around. Can't get it to fall. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of it. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks, for Greg Anthony.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. It's going to be a lot of fun.
So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at point. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
The kick out to Edwards. Another shot.
Well, Paul George showing off his defensive prowess right there. Full energy, full focus, and a nice contest.
Shot clock at 2. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Morris, a screen on Edwards. George with it. Towns covering. Kicks it to George. Edwards pulls it in. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Conley finds Edwards. 5 on the clock. Fires top of the key. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
George passes to Leonard. Count it. Good.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Just over a minute and a half in. Knocked away. Zubac with the steal. Oh, got a piece of it. Pass to Westbrook. Back to Leonard. Up and over Conley. Leonard passes to Morris. Shot clock at 5. Here's Leonard. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
Zubac with a screen on Edwards. George, good.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Conley. Got a hand on it. Morris outside. Pass to Westbrook. Back to Morris. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Highland, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Stolen by Conley. Towns with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. McDaniels passes to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Deflects the pass. Leonard back to Zubac. Over McDaniels. Second chance shot. George passes to Morris. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. A minute 20 left in the opening quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, powered down with both hands.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Now Conley. Picked by Gobert. Conley goes in.
Even though Conley is older, he's still really fast, using that speed well to draw the foul on the drive.
And he makes a first. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. Now here's Towns. Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by the Clippers. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Morris passes to George. And that comes off the assist by Morris. George has got 6.
Man, that one looked good all the way. Paul George from deep range.
From deep, Conley. It's rebounded by Morris.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Here's George. And the jam by George.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Here's Edwards. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Mason Plumlee. That free throw no good.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards.
And he sinks the second. Here's George. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 10.
No excuse for the defense to let Paul George get that good at scoring the ball to get that close.
Paul George. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
And so in the game for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Mason Plumlee, and it's Highland in at the 1. Here's Edwards. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Conley passes to Towns. McDaniels with it, picked up by Plumlee. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And it's stolen by Plumlee.
Awesome defense, just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
Pass to Highland. Back to Leonard. Now here's Plumlee. The shake. Out to Leonard. Launches a 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep. And the league has redefined the rules a bit regarding the gather step. Players getting more leeway. What do you think about that?
Well, I think guys, BA, are getting a little more creative in practicing that. They will adjust to the rule. That is one thing we've seen through the years with NBA players. And so in the offseason, if you can find a way to take advantage of a half a step more in order to gain advantage on a defender, I'm all for it until they change the rule back.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
The shot by Conley, no good.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Leonard passes to Covington. Plumlee with it. Here's Leonard, covered by Towns. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career. It had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
Gordon, he's checked in for George. Well, we're glad, though, that Leonard took the time to fully recover, Brent.
That BA, you have to prioritize your health as a player. Kawhi has had his scares throughout his career, but him being fully healthy is going to help him unleash his full game on any opponent. So getting him back to 100% a priority for him and the team.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Covington, a screen on Conley. Highland misses. The Timberwolves trail. Fires the 3. The shot by Conley, no good. Gordon, the pass to Leonard. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. That'll put Kawhi Leonard on the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Now here's McDaniels. He's got 7, and he comes up with a bucket. McDaniels got his 3rd bucket of the night.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Leonard for 3. Pass to Highland for 3. Pure from three-point range. He's got 6. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement. Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Here's Plumlee. Gordon outside. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. 6 to shoot. Towns against Covington. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Conley passes to McDaniels. Towns against Covington. Outside Conley. Left side Edwards. The 3-ball. No luck on that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's Gordon. Pass to Covington. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. To the paint. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Gordon with it. He's picked up by Conley. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Conley with the ball. Back to Towns. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Highland. He's guarded by Conley. Pass to Highland. Back to Covington. Gordon left side. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And he got a good look at the hands of Covington.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. McDaniels passes to Conley. Down low. Here's Gobert. 4 seconds left. And he takes it up and lays it in. And it's now only a 1-point Los Angeles lead. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Clippers ahead. They lead by 1. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, he plays such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Towns plays the floor with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Leonard. And And the dunk by Leonard.
You settle in and you watch the show coming from Kawhi as he's filling it up and doing it in a lot of ways.
The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brett.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps when you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 9. Outside McDaniels. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Clippers in the lead. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
To the middle. Here's Conley. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Conley's got 8.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to McDaniels. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Outside Edwards. 5 to shoot. Here's Towns. The kick out to Conley. Towns against Leonard. It's Edwards with a drive, and Edwards slams it in.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
So good, so experienced. Paul George can convert the toughest of buckets.
Towns, a screen on Westbrook. Pass to Towns. It's tipped. McDaniels against Morris. To the inside, Leonard. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
All right, fans, let me hear you give it up for your Timberwolves dancer.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Towns with the ball, and it's Leonard picking him up. And Gobert with the stuff.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
A nice shot by Zubats. And the Clippers lead by 2. Here's Conley. Give him 8 points now. It's Edwards on the wing. George defending. The Clippers grab the miss. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brad?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Edwards a screen on Westbrook. Pass to Edwards for the lead. That shot missing. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's Westbrook. Uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
And Russell continues to play with that undeniable confidence. Gets into the close part, deep of the defense that time.
Here's McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Really heads up there to play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Here's George. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of the game.
George hits them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Conley with the ball, and it's Leonard picking him up. Towns for 3. Morris for 3. Nails it from 3. Morris has got 6 in the quarter.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Outside Edwards from deep three-point range. No good on the shot. And Los Angeles the other way now. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And the Clippers making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. There's 21 seconds left in the third. Here's Morris. Up and in on the layup. Morris has got 11 points.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
Outside Edwards. They need this. Offensive board. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
And so it's Los Angeles closing out this quarter with a 7-point. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. The two-way threats of George and Leonard of the wing pair. Mason Plumlee out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Westbrook in at the one. The Timberwolves trail. Here's McDaniels. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Or good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense. There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the three ball. I mean, it's been falling for them. They're locked in, and that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Now here's Towns. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Oh, George with a steal. The three. Morris passes to George. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Edwards. Here he goes. And Edwards slams it in.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Westbrook, the pass to George. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Plumlee finds Morris. Kicks it to George. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard passes to Morris. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Highland, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Edwards.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Throw good, Edwards. Covington's checked in for Morris. And both free throws good for Edwards. So it's the Clippers now. George outside. Pass to Plumlee. Ooh, Gobert with a steal.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Second personal foul, third team foul.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. McDaniels from long range. Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. You have to use better judgment there.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Oh, it helps to have Conley on the floor during these moments. He's outstanding at coming through on those big possessions.
Highland misses. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the court. No one covering. And now just a 1-point Clipper lead.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
The 3 is up. And the basket by Highland.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Huge bucket from Gobert, answering the call when his team needs him.
Pass to George. 1:19 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Covington. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. They get it again. Tries again. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
For 3, Covington. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Here's Edwards. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Towns a screen on George. Back to Towns. To take the lead. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
And the Clippers making a change here. Zubac's checked in. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Leonard finds George. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's good.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And Minnesota calls time here. They're down by 4. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. Covington grabs the board.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Here's Highland. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
And you love how Kawhi has developed this part of his game, just able to find teammates and rack up assists.
So the Clippers win it. They played the Philly. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
I smack clowns with mad style.
these two teams take pride in their defense.
No doubt, these are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work.
And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Now here's Durant, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, Kevin Durant not about to settle for any low percentage shot. Wow. Well, Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court, he makes a lot of noise.
Leonard with the steal. George looking over the floor, and the three off target. Westbrook against KD. And Phoenix turns it over again. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. George. And it's George finishing it off.
Oh, what a pretty delivery right there from Russell Westbrook. Nice pass.
Paul kicks to Booker. And oh my goodness! What a play!
Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
This one for three. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Paul for the three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The shot by George, wide open. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
That last three must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Now here's Durant. And finished off by KD.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And it's Westbrook missing.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, you see, if you're going to foul him, you've got to wrap Kevin Durant up. He's too good at absorbing contact and finding a way to score.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Phoenix.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Booker looking around. Kicks it out to Paul. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Paul's got 5 points so far.
Boy, I love Chris Paul's ability to work on the interior. Tenacious, crafty. Few players his size have done it better.
And it's Leonard missing.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Here's George. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Ayton.
Well, Paul George is a difficult defensive assignment precisely for this reason. He's going to force you into contact.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Highland's checked in. Now here's Paul. 5 points in the game. Down low. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Paul. 9 points for Kevin Durant.
Chris Paul will go down as one of the best pick-and-roll players in the history of NBA basketball. He has mastered that aspect.
They get the rebound. Zubats, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now here's Booker to the middle. Paul George with the steal. Here's Highland. Hits it from three-point range.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Count that one.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
Highland passes to Leonard. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Second chance shot out to Morris and stolen by Ayton. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Another three for Phoenix.
Well, Chris Paul is such a hard guard. You've got to contest three because of his ability to drive. Like, what do you do if you're a defender? You are in a problematic situation.
Los Angeles shooting their fifth and 6 free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. 26 seconds left here in the first quarter. And then Durant with the jam.
Yeah, Kevin Durant's got the jumper. He shows you right there. I'm going to rock the rim. Leave no doubt, KD.
Highland passes to Morris. And the rejection by Ayton. Booker outside. Got it off in time. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense.
Ladies and gentlemen,
welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Volanos. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, Leonard and Morris are up in the forward position. Then it's Plumlee. Then there's Gordon. And it's Highland in at the one. Here's Morris. The Suns getting the bucket. It's good. Leonard's got his second basket of the night.
Well, once he's in the painted area, you can see the level of aggression goes up for Kawhi Leonard.
Here's Paul. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. Third all-time in career assists, second all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
And great, what separates Paul from the other two guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Here's Paul. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. They grab their own miss. Here's Okogie. Good on the bucket. Okogie's got the lead up to 8 now for Phoenix.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Morris, left side. Gordon dishes to Morris. Back to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Eric Gordon. Morris has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside, KD. Booker outside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
A 3 from Morris. Now here's Leonard. Tight defense on him. To the paint. Here's Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
While he is deliberate, Kawhi Leonard reads the defense and knows when and where to put a pass. That was beautifully done.
Durant sets a screen for Booker. That 3 off the mark. Clippers trail by 3. Morris passes to Highland. Let's go. Well, we know the NBA has worked to get rid of the hard foul doors, and the league has done a great job of doing that. What has contributed, though, to that line of thinking?
Well, I think any play can be reviewed, Kevin, and that's a good thing because if it's a non-basketball play, then you open yourself up to a flagrant 2. The punishment is significant enough to discourage the action. I love the rule changes as it relates to this particular infraction. That Kevin Durant with a nice feel right there. Just lead the guy to the open spot. That is beautifully done.
Wasted no time on that one. Leonard's got 10 points in the game.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Paul with the buckets.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Morris against Durant, and stolen by Booker. And up the court come the Suns on the break. The shot, no good. Plumlee with some nice D. Left side, Leonard. Now the pass to Highland. Leonard on the wing. Highland passes to Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Morris. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Morris has got his second bucket of the night. Paul outside. Drops in the layup for 2. 16 points for him.
Well, we know Chris Paul is a pass-first type point guard, but boy, can he score it.
To the inside. And again, the Clippers turn it over.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Robert Covington, Russell Westbrook.
And it's the Suns with the ball. 3-point lead. Outside for Durant. Ayton a screen on Leonard. A nice shot by KD.
So unpredictable, so versatile. When KD's working that pick and roll, the defense has a hard time dealing with it.
Now here's Gordon. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Covington. The layup missed. Suns leading by 5. Ball outside. Booker outside. Just 5 to shoot. Screen by Durant. No good from Booker. And a close game so far through the first. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Booker with no one around. No good with the triple.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Zubac the pass to George. And George with the stuff.
Paul George leaving, no doubt. Nice finish.
Phoenix leading by 3. Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit. Boy, there's a smoothness to Paul George's game. He's moving fast, but he makes it look easy.
LA's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Leonard the pass to Zubac. Leonard against Durant for the lead. And another three for the Clippers.
To think this guy as a rookie wouldn't consider taking a shot. Now look at how deep that is. Wow.
Paul looking around. Ayton kicks to Paul. And they get it. And the rejection by Zubac. And he gets it back. And Ayton throws it down.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Outside Covington. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Paul. Driving inside. Ayton, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Chris Paul is such a natural facilitator. His ability to read angles and deliver the ball on time and on target is special.
Now, here's Zubac. Outside, George. Pass to Leonard. It's good again, and the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Right now, the game is coming easy to Kawhi Leonard. He's in rhythm, and he knows it.
Paul outside. Pass to Durant. Leonard with the steal. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Paisley's checked in for Durant. Now here's Paul. He's got 16. The quick look, no good that time.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
This guy is not only incredibly talented, but Russell Westbrook has been a tireless worker, almost obsessive in improving his craft.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Booker. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's George for 3. And the Clippers miss again. Suns trail by 7. For 3, Booker. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
The Clippers have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
One of the things that's been said before, but is so accurate, Paul George's ability to improve himself is really quite remarkable. This guy is always looking for ways to add to an already stellar game.
Ross is checked in for the Suns. Here's Paisley. Phoenix no good that time either. And it's the Clippers ball. They're on a 17-4 run. Westbrook passes to Zubac. It's Covington on the wing. Covington setting the pick for Leonard. Back to Covington. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And the Clippers miss again. The Suns trail. Paul with the ball. Leonard picks him up. And it's Paul penetrating.
Well, for Chris Paul, the ability to dribble, drive, and draw contact has been one of the defining characteristics of his game.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
And the Suns making a change here. Durant's checked in. Leonard looking around. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Well, have yourself a night, Paul George. Everything working for him right now.
It's Durant on the wing. Back to Ross. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. He finishes with nothing.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point.
You can count on Kevin Durant to be consistent as a scorer night after night after night.
The offensive rebound. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Knocks down the 3 ball. Westbrook's got the lead up to 12 now for the Clippers. Paul passes to Durant. Outside, George. From outside, off the mark. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. To the wing on the left. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for Ross. George passes to Covington. From downtown. And the Clippers miss again.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, there's an activity level and a skill level that makes Devin Booker problematic on the offensive end. He dares defenders to get physical with him.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Island's checked in.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Paul kicks to Ayton. Stolen by Zubac. It's 2-on-1. Trying to find Covington. Gets it to him. Leonard dishes to George. From the arc. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Plumlee comes in for Ivica Zubac. And Marcus Morris subbed in for Robert Covington. Suns trail by 15. And here's Booker from the arc. Misses off the left iron.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And again, no good by the Clippers. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Here's Highland. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Suns running out of time. Over in the corner, Paul. Back to Booker. Katie, a screen on George. The drive by Booker. Empty that time from Leonard.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
The Suns have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Kicks it to Paul. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Paul's got 21.
Well, you can't hesitate if you want to succeed in catch-and-shoot situations. Chris Paul's such a quick thinker.
Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Outside, George. Passes it to Highland. Kicks it out to Leonard. Jacks up a three. They get it back. Over to the wing. Lets the three fly. Highland's shot is good. And the Clippers lead by 11.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Clippers.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kawhi Leonard.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Booker with it. Leonard picks him up. Durant with a wide open look. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Kevin Durant is a gifted shot maker. What you can do, I can do better.
The three from George. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
From deep three-point range, off on that one. So the Clippers winning this one easily. And in the win, David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
I smack clowns with mad style.
offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, BA, you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. Now here's Durant. Basket's good.
Oh, that's cute. You think you can play tough, physical D, but that's Kevin Durant. Like, come on.
Conley with the ball. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Conley finds Gobert. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
And maybe one of the best at the alley-oop. Gobert is great at reading the D and getting eye contact with the passer and finish.
Right side McDaniels. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
What a job Monty Williams has done in his time with the Phoenix Suns. Hats off to the talent that he's been able to bring in and develop. And that's the way he's created a winning culture.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Edwards. There's the drive, and Edwards slams it in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Now here's Durant, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Boy, Richard, you really can't say enough about what Monty Williams has done with this Phoenix team.
Struggled in this first year, but we gave him a break for that. Immaculate seasons the last 2 years, becoming a Western Conference juggernaut.
And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
4 on the clock. Drew the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3. Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And on his 3rd shot, he finally gets it to fall. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for. Yeah, I think he can.
Gobert passes to Edwards. Back to Gobert. And he converts the layup. Gobert's got 6.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Now here's Durant. Second chance effort. That shot is off. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Phoenix grabs the miss. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Paul against Edwards. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
That is a gamer, and his name is Chris Paul. Absorbs the contact, well on his way up, and finds ways to finish.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
And the basket by Gobert.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
The kick out to Conley. Back to Gobert. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Stolen by Ayton.
He was all over that play. He knew exactly where they were going with the ball and swiped it away.
Booker, no good.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Left side, Edwards. Here's the three. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Paul. Ayton, a screen on Conley. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Few create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Conley passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Durant, no good. And so it's Rudy Gobert making things happen for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He puts it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Houston.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves. Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the 1.
I mean, what a generational talent. KD, deadly from the corner.
Conley passes to McDaniels. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight. And here's Paul. Pass to Okogie. Offline with a 3. Minnesota in the lead. Back to Edwards. Into the lane. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who can do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 5. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Paul against Conley. Pass to Okogie. Back to Durant. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
Yet another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Conley. Nice persistence to tip it back in. And it's a 10-point Minnesota lead.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
Right side Booker from outside the arc. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
Instantaneous offense. Booker gets the hot pass and quickly has that shot in the air.
Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there. And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Now here's Towns. He's guarded by Paul. Towns passes to Gobert. And the jam by Gobert.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Here's Booker inside and stolen by Gobert. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Towns. Gobert, he's open. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Gobert's got 6 in the quarter. The Suns have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Paul against Conley. It's Booker on the wing. Paul passes to Booker. Drops in the layup for 2. Booker's got his second basket of the night.
It doesn't matter what you throw at him. Booker just finds a way to make it go in.
Towns a screen on Paul. Conley with the ball. Durant covering. Towns passes to Conley. And he lobs it up top. And Edwards slams it in.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
I like how sudden Booker can be on the drive, charging into a gap before the defense sees it's there.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. McDaniels from long range. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Booker for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Shoots over Booker. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
23, the Timberwolves, 37.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You look at Rudy Gobert in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, he really outdid himself in that first half. Stepped up and gave them a big lift.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Conley to the inside. Pass to Towns. Lets it go from deep. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Well, Towns was the perfect selection there. He's always ready to strike with a quick shot.
Booker against Edwards. Booker, the pass to Durant. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Paul passes to Ayton. That one is off. Minnesota's got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. Gobert up top. Picked by Gobert. Edwards for 3. And Gobert with the stuff.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Outside Booker. Ayton, a screen on Edwards. Booker with it. Towns covering. Clock at 6. Okogie. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Now here's Edwards. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. Wing shot on the way. And no good, trying to use the glass.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Pass to Durant. Over McDaniels. Left side Paul. Can they get it? Tipped! Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And Edwards slams it in.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Booker against Edwards. Durant with a screen on Edwards. Booker for three. Durant. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And that one falls for Towns. And the Suns making a change here. Warren's checked in. Minnesota has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Edwards can't hit. The Suns have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Now here's Gobert. He's got 18. Here's Conley. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. There's 1:34 left in the third quarter. Booker for three. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
All Booker needs is a little bit of room. And the moment he gets it, he pulls up.
Edwards for three. And Chris Paul clears it away. Pass to Ayton. And they get it back. Back to Booker. On the wing, Durant. From behind the arc. Edwards pulls it in. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It goes on Chris Paul.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for Towns. Brent is checked in for McDaniels. And Rivers is subbed in for Mike Conley.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
Reed, a screen on Paul. Pass to Anderson. The three sinks the tray. Anderson's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
And now the T-Wolves on the break. Lets it go. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Anderson's got 5 now.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Timberwolves ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Minnesota, they've got Taurean Prince, Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Austin Rivers, and it's Alexander Walker in a shooting guard. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota. Here's Anderson. From deep. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Ball with it. Guarded now by Anderson. To the paint. And stolen by Durant. In transition, here come the Suns. And Ayton gets it to go.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
Outside, Anderson fires from deep. The Suns clear it.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
To the middle. Here's Durant, and it's slammed in by Durant.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Screen by Durant. Booker for three. He can't get it to go. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Drops in the three.
And these are the type of shots that are just so easy for Booker. These short corner triples, these right here, best shot in basketball.
Here's Rivers. He's guarded by Paul. Reed in the post. He's against Ayton. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Prince. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Outside Booker. Warren against Anderson. Pass to Durant. Not going to go that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. The drive by Rivers. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And here's Reed. He's covered by Ayton. Here's Prince. Outside, Anderson. Let's go with a three.
Defensively, Ayton's always had the size and length. Where he's really improved is with the angles he takes to the ball.
Phoenix has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. And Booker with the jam.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Kicks it out to Anderson. Back to Rivers. Tries to snap the cold streak. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three. It goes on Kevin Durant. That one misses.
Taking 3 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. The Suns have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Paul passes to Ayton. Outside Durant. Offensive rebound. Outside for Booker. Three-pointer. Here's Ayton. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Timberwolves.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the 2 benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And what a huge performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
He really managed to shine on both ends of the floor, finding lots of opportunities to affect the game and make an impact.
Here's Durant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
Part of what makes KD an all-timer, we have never seen someone his size with that type of handle.
And the second free throw is good.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
Down low. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Ayton. And the Suns pushing it up now. Durant, the pass to Booker.
Durant.
Lets it fly. And again, it's the Suns missing. Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Paul. Anderson for three. Here's Alexander Walker. Another miss by Minnesota. Now here's Booker. The kick out to Paul. Takes a three. Connects from downtown.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
I smack clowns with mad style.
It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sport. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. These teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the one. Out to Morris. There's the triple. Doesn't go that time. And Minnesota now the other way. Here's Edwards. He goes right over Marcus Morris and slams it down.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Westbrook passes to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Conley. Stolen by Zubac. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go. All the way. Tries again. And the layup is up and in.
You can't forget to box out Kawhi. He is very aggressive at putting shots back.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the claw is.
Now Leonard, after the missed three from Karl Anthony Towns. It's stolen by Gobert. And now here comes Conley leading the break. The Timberwolves again can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. From about 19 feet, here's Leonard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Now here's Towns. And the pass to McDaniels. Leonard with the steal. Westbrook kicks to George. Zubac, the pass to Leonard. Back to Zubac. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's McDaniels. They get it back. Out left to the wing. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Left side, Westbrook. From deep, George. It's stolen by Gobert. The kick out to Towns. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers leading by 4. Pulls it from 20. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And that one misses.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement. And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA team to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And the Clippers making a change here. Island's checked in. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, And you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
And again, no good by the Clippers. Timberwolves trail by 6. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Sinks the three-pointer. Edwards got 6.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Here's Highland, covered by Conley. Morris dishes to George. Shoots over McDaniel. Shot clock at 6. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
That was with force by Kawhi, dunking it over the defense and looking unstoppable.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. The shot by George, no good. Timberwolves trail by 5. Towns for 3. Morris with the rebound. The Clippers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Here's Leonard. Great D that time from Edwards. Conley finds Edwards. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And he makes both free throws. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Gordon. No good on the last second attempt there. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And I've really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Gordon. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Highland in at the point. Conley kicks to Towns. Outside Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Shot clock at 5. Outside Conley. Takes the 3. That one misses. And the Clippers will go the other way with it.
Just a solid contributor. Mike Conley has continued to age, and he looks far from done.
GA, he's terrific, especially at setting the pace and orchestrating an offense. Also solid at realizing how to get his teammates involved. A selfless distributor who looks to make his guys better.
Free throw good, Edwards.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They'd better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Clippers. Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 10. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And Edwards drops them both. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. And the idea to close down the paint.
Covington trying to break free. It's good on the putback. Plumlee's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. passes it to Gobert. Over Plumlee. And that one goes long. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 4-point game. Latrey drills it from outside. Gordon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light. Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. To the wing right side. Here's McDaniels. No good on the triple. Clippers leading by 5. Outside Covington. Here's Highland. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Pass to McDaniels. Leonard with the steal. Here's Covington. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. And it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
Great vision on that pass. Kawhi moving it to the open teammate.
Stolen by Gordon. Oh, and here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. And really deep three that time. Leonard's got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now here's Edwards. 14 points for him. The kick out to Towns. Timberwolves passing it around. 4 on the shot clock. Good work there as it goes. Conley's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, this is where Conley operates best naturally. In the paint, creating for others or himself.
And that one, good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Gobert finds Towns. And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebounded by Covington. Clippers leading by 13. Plumlee the pass to Gordon. From outside the arc. That shot no good. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Pass to Highland. Back to Gordon. Leonard with the ball. Working on McDaniels. Covington passes to Leonard. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start.
20.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Taurean Prince is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Reed. Then there's Austin Rivers. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard position. Here's Anderson. Plumlee with the rebound. Clippers leading by 14.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Rivers kicks to Prince. And here's Anderson for 3. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Morris. Shoots a three. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's Alexander Walker. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. A nice shot by Rivers.
Not a pure shooter in the classic sense, but Rivers is a threat out there if you give him any room.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
Prince with a screen on Morris. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
You know what Kawhi brings to the table defensively. He can switch 1 through 5.
George, no good.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
There's the pass to Reed. Anderson against Morris. Plumlee with the steal. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. Leonard, that's for 2. Nobody near George. A three-pointer, no good. Timberwolves trail by 15. Out to the right wing. Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Plumlee. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Westbrook dishes to Plumlee. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Leonard kicks to George. Shoots the 3. Offensive rebound. Plumlee. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Clippers have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
It's stolen by Morris. A 3 from Leonard. Westbrook passes to George. Prince against Leonard. Morris with the screen for George. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Leonard the pass to George. And here's Morris for 3. Good on the triple. Morris has got 5.
Excellent pass, PG-13. Keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Anderson passes to Alexander Walker. Rivers surveying the D. Passes it to Alexander Walker. They could use a bucket. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rivers. Clippers leading by 19 points. And Leonard has it in the corner. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Westbrook passes to Leonard. Out to Morris. Three-pointer. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by Anderson.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Count it. Anderson's got his first 2 points of the night.
On the drive, Anderson won't blow by you, but he'll find a way to get his shot.
Morris finds Leonard. Back to Morris. Outside for George. Drives to the hoop. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Good luck containing Paul George on the drive. He's one of the more fluid wings in the league. For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless. But they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
Here's Alexander Walker. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Morris, great positioning on the putback. And the Clippers lead by 21.
And you'd like to see more of this from Marcus. Attack that offensive glass and generate some points outside of those set plays.
Back to Rivers. A 3 from Anderson. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Morris has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here's George for 3. Leonard dishes to Morris. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Marcus Morris is out there with Plumlee, and it's Westbrook in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Out to Morris. And no good that time. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Pass to Alexander Walker. Off target from outside. Clippers leading by 18. Outside Leonard. Out to Morris. From past the arc. Feeds it to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
Minnesota making a switch here. Towns, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. McDaniels comes in for Torian Prince. Edwards, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Mike Conley in for Rivers. Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. And here's George for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Reeves got his 4th rebound in this one. For 3, Edwards. Nifty move. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. It's George on the wing, covered by Conley. Leonard, the pass to Highland. Back to Leonard, outside for George. Zubats. The shot's good on the assist by George. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Naz Reid. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Out to Conley. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Outside Leonard. Up top Zubats. Pass to George. Here's Highland. A 3-pointer is right on target.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks. I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Zubats kicks to Leonard. Back to Zubats. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. 3-on-3. Edwards dishes to Towns. Out to Edwards. 3-pointer. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Clock at 6. Here's the 3. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Clippers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kawhi Leonard.
Active hands tonight. He may have gambled a bit, but sometimes you have to take chances to make plays, and he did that tonight.
Drops in the tray.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there time and time again.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something to maybe carry over into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
And Zubats picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Russell Westbrook in for the Clippers.
Third team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Clippers.
Here's Gobert. Westbrook pulls it in. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Clippers. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the dunk by Zubats.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Westbrook with the block.
Great defensive effort by Russell Westbrook. Terrific closeout ability.
Morris passes to Leonard. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Offline. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
I smack clowns with mad style.
We got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Aiden in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And Devin Booker at 6'5", cleared for takeoff.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Now here's Durant. Here's Okogie. Off target from 3-point range. For 3, Westbrook. Doesn't go for him. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Booker with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Morris.
Devin Booker knows he's going to get the defense's attention right there, so he relies on being a little bit nimble to get the shot off.
And he's good on the second. About a minute into this first quarter. George, a deep 3. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
Yeah, when he opens up his offensive arsenal to knock down threes, PG could be an MVP caliber player.
Westbrook against Paul. Lets the 3 fly. Pass to Aiden. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
That's tipped. Leonard passes to Morris. Kicks it to George. From deep. Durant pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Okogie. This one for three. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
To the paint. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. Here's the break. Leonard for three. No good there. Now the Suns take it the other way. Ayton with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot, and will go to the line. And that one misses.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in the season in franchise history. It just didn't play out that way.
Now here's Booker. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter, and he gets it to go. Booker's got 5 now.
He has good size for his position, and Booker mixing it up on the inside.
The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and the point guard and CP3. These guys have talent. They've been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. Make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
So it's Phoenix now, after the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. 6 to shoot. Durant, pass to Ayton. Great start so far, 3 of 3 in this one.
Ayton pouring a foundation there on the inside, just living in the paint.
Here's Leonard. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. He has 6. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Durant with a screen on George. For 3, Booker drains the triple. Booker's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Love the confidence of Devin Booker. When he gets a screen, he knows what he wants to do.
Pass to Durant. Back to Booker. Screen by Durant. Booker against George. And he drops it in from the low post.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Now George. 30 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Leonard. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You can't be reckless guarding Kawhi Leonard. He feels out defenders so well and exploits them when they overcommit.
Plumlee's checked in for the Clippers. Highland comes in for Westbrook. And Leonard drops them both. The Suns leading. Outside Paul. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Mason Plumlee.
And Chris Paul, when he gets into those tight spots, he becomes pretty smart in it.
Both good from the line that time.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Booker finds Durant. Here's Okogie. 4-3. Durant, the pass to Booker. Good work defensively by Leonard. Devin Booker, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. He put together 10 points.
Here we go, man.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Mason Plumlee out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Highland in at the point guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Pass to Highland. Now here's George. Morris outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Plumlee. Shoots over Ayton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And the league finally moving to curtail take fouls in transition. You like the change?
Well, I think everybody's ready for that. The best part of NBA action, BA, as you know, is fast break basketball. So to get more 3-on-2s or 3-on-1s, lob plays, and guys taking off and throwing down monster dunks, I'm all for it.
Booker's shot is good.
This is what you like to see from Booker, just firing with confidence right off the catch.
Here's Highland. He's guarded by Paul. Shoots from the line. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Durant. The kick out to Paul. Durant. Outside Booker. 6 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. The 3 from Ayton. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So for the Clippers, Covington's checked in for Morris. And it's Gordon in for George. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Leonard finds Plumlee. Here's Covington. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Suns have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Up top, Paul. There's the 3. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. The Clippers trail. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Plumlee. Over to the left wing. Pass to Gordon. And here's Covington. Goes back up. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Booker with it. Guarded by Covington. And now the Suns fast break. On the wing, Durant. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Durant's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Leonard for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Booker. Ayton with a screen. Launches it. Booker no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Covington. And Durant with the block.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
First team foul.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
So for the Clippers, Powell comes in for Leonard, and it's Westbrook in for Highland. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. It's Booker on the wing. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
you got to love Devin Booker and the way he just competes, no matter what the score is, or no matter where the team is sitting in the standing.
Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. For so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, it's moving them well into the right direction. Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Paul passes to Booker from the arc. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Booker looking to get quick revenge after that score.
It's Covington on the wing. Westbrook against Paul, and it's Westbrook off the drive. He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Paul against Gordon. Paul passes to Durant. Here's Ayton. Okogie on the wing. Pass to Booker. Back to Okogie. To the middle. And Ayton with the stuff.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Outside Covington. Picked by Covington. For 3, Westbrook. Westbrook missing again. Here's Phoenix. They're on a 14-4 run. Here's Durant on the take. And it's slammed in by Durant.
So question here. How do you stop a near 7-foot guy who can handle the ball like a guard and shoot threes? I'll wait.
Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. A sizable.
Your Clippers, 22. The Suns, 36.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
And so in the game for the Suns, Payne and Booker in the backcourt. Darius Bazley is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Landale in at the center position. Bazley misses. And for the Clippers, they're shooting about 47%. A nice number. Here's Powell. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one.
Great determination as Norman Powell just shook off that bump.
Payne on the bounce. Outside Booker. Fires the 3. Covington grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Not afraid that time as PG goes right at the defense to make that play happen.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for your Clippers, Paul George.
George hits them both. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
I know this much about Robert Covington. You'll never find him short on effort. This is a high-energy guy on both ends of the floor.
It's Booker on the wing. Fires for 3. Tipped.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Here's Zubac. Out to Powell. 3-pointer. Hits a 3-pointer. Powell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Good play by Powell. Just a strong field to take the 3 that time.
Well, Brent, any team loves to have a guy like Covington setting an example with his all-out play.
Yeah, B.A., you know how there are guys that bring along everybody with their offensive game? Covington does that with the defense. He's out there, he gives effort, he dives on the floor, he's going for loose balls, and all of a sudden the energy of the team is right behind Robert Covington's defense.
Phoenix making some changes. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Landale. Kevin Durant comes in for Baisley. And it's Chris Paul in for Payne. Okogie on the wing. Beyond the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Three-pointer.
Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Here's George driving inside. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Up top, Booker. He's guarded by Zubac. And Ayton gets it to go.
The classic big man play there, just pushing right past the defense and finishing strong.
Kicks it to George. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he drops the first.
And Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA. He gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
George against Booker. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Zubac. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. George's shot is off.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Here's Ayton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line on Robert Covington.
Well, the defense respects Ayton's ability to score, especially from that area on the floor. He becomes dangerous. DeAndre Ayton was so valuable in that 2021 playoff run for the Suns. Shot over 65% the entire postseason on their way to that NBA Finals appearance.
Here's Zubac. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And it's Powell off the drive. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Second shot opportunity. And he sinks the layup.
It might sound strange, but you can gain more confidence in your ball handling. That's on display right now from Westbrook. He can just get his shot anywhere on the court he wants it.
And the former 1-1, the first overall draft pick. Ayton, he's just a different matchup.
That size, BA, and that great touch around the rim. He runs the floor. He's a big presence down there. You just don't see a ton of centers like him around this league like you once did in the 80s and early 90s. Ayton's game presents a pretty hefty matchup issue.
Durant for 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now.
4th personal foul. Third team.
.119 left in the third quarter. Covington, a screen on Booker. George for 3, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Outside Paul. Inside, Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
That's impressive. Kevin Durant just getting up and throwing it down.
Kicks it out to Westbrook. Here's George. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
So for the Clippers, Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. Morris comes in for Covington. And Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Powell. The Suns have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Here's Booker. Paul George pulls down the board. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And Leonard throws it down hard.
It looks like an orange in his hand, and Kawhi tenacious to the rim for that finish.
Ayton, a screen on Morris. Durant finds Ayton. Here's Okogie. Jacks up a 3. Second chance effort. Ayton with a bucket inside. Ayton's got 14 points.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Pass to Morris. There's the triple. The Suns clear it. At one point, they led by 16. Ball passes to Booker. Takes the three. Rebound by the Clippers. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds now. And George launches it from deep. And that's not going to go. And so it's Phoenix closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. The Suns leading. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Marcus Morris out there with Mason Plumlee. And it's Highland in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Booker against Leonard. Booker, the pass to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
And I don't know if you can find a more prolific scorer rolling off the screen than KD.
Here's Highland from downtown. Knocks down the triple.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
It's Booker on the wing. George defending. Durant's shot is off. It's tipped. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Here's Paul. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist with that last one. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Now here's Paul. He's guarded closely. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. George drives in, shoots over Booker. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Paul George does a great job changing speeds right there, and that's a huge part of his athleticism. Takes it strong to the cup and just daring a defender to come at him.
The Suns have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Ayton, a screen on George. Booker finds Ayton. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And the Suns lead by 5.
The skills growing maybe right in front of our eyes here for DeAndre Ayton.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Okogie on the wing. Durant against Morris. Durant, the pass to Ayton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Paul. Over Morris. Here's Ayton. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
How about that? Ayton showing why he was picked 1st overall. That's a reason.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Leonard passes to Plumlee. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
And you can feel it from the second the ball landed in Plumlee's hands that he had his eyes on the rim. Huge basket there.
Outside Booker. Ayton, a screen on George. Here's Booker. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Booker's got 24.
Just Booker can score when it looks so difficult. What an impact on that end.
Pass to Leonard. And a nice finish on the layup.
And who do you call when you need a big bucket? For this team, more and more, it's Kawhi.
Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Suns have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th. Paul with it. Guarded now by George. It's stolen by Leonard. Pass to George. Morris outside. Back to George. To the inside. Leonard. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
smart play from PG, who sees a man with a better shot and gets him the rock.
Now here's Ayton. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Suns missing. Ayton against Plumlee. And here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
And now the go-to guy in these situations. Leonard can handle that kind of pressure in the big moment as well as anyone.
And Booker gets double teamed. It's Booker on the wing. And that one's good. Booker's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, Booker is the leader, and you got to trust him in that spot.
High post Plumlee. Pass to Highland. Back to Plumlee. Doesn't go that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here. There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's Plumlee. Leonard on the wing. Back to Plumlee. Yeah!
Yeah, no more can we talk about underrated jumping ability from the Plumlees. Suddenly he's up and attacking the rim.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And even with the stakes this high, I wouldn't bet against Booker. He has this shot really dialed in.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're down by 4. 19 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
He makes the first of 3, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. He makes the second free throw, and that brings him within 2 here. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that narrows the gap to 1.
Oh, boy. With the score where it is, they needed every one of those free throws.
It's just a master class when Chris Paul has the ball. Great at orchestrating the offense and right there finding his teammate.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 9 seconds left in the final quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Ooh, Morris with a steal. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic...
Clowns with mad style.